In every forest, on the darkest nights, there is a ballet of light, a symphony of tiny stars, each dancing to a silent, joyful rhythm. But not every dancer feels brave enough to join. For the littlest light, a tiny firefly named Flicker, the darkness felt too big, and his own glow felt far too small. He could only watch from the shadows, dreaming of being as bright as the others. He watched them paint the night with fearless joy, their laughter echoing in the patterns they drew against the sky. Theirs was a world without shadows, a world he felt he could never belong to. In the dark, even the smallest whisper of wind can feel like a monster, and in an instant, the one small thing Flicker could call his own, his light, was gone, leaving him alone in the crushing dark. But then, high above, a silhouette of ancient grace appeared against the moon, a guardian of the night, whose wise eyes seemed to hold the secrets of the stars themselves. For the first time, Flicker felt not fear, but a flicker of hope. And so, with a courage he didn't know he had, the littlest light began his journey. He set off not towards the light, but deeper into the darkness he so feared, hoping to find an answer. The world can be a frightening place when you're very small. Every root becomes a grasping claw, and every drip of water sounds like a footstep in the shadows behind you. The dark holds dangers that are both real and imagined, and sometimes the most beautiful things can also be the most frightening. But Flicker kept going. With every tiny beat of his wings, he climbed the mountain of bark, his determination a silent promise to the small, hopeful light inside him. He arrived, small and trembling, in the presence of the great owl, Orion. He had reached the end of his journey, and now he could only wait. The ancient owl turned, his gaze not frightening, but kind. His voice was as deep and soft as the moss on the trees. "You have come a long way, little one. What is it you are afraid of?" Flicker had no words, but he showed the owl his truth, the vast, empty darkness and the tiny, faltering light within him that felt too weak to face it. The owl simply nodded and showed him a secret. The dark does not destroy light. It is what gives light a reason to shine.